So today is day 6 of using my arrow garden, and 2 days ago all my plants look like this one. This one's the late one. So we have Paris Island lettuce. This is the Simpson lettuce, black seeded Simpson lettuce, and deer tongue, and they all sprouted between 3 and 4 days. They did come with incubation caps that you would just basically set and clip over top your seed start, so this would incubate it and get it started. And then I took it off yesterday. I think this is a great thing, especially in the winter time here in Zone 5. I don't really do a lot of outdoor gardening, but I want to introduce some fresh veggies. So having a little salad kit growing on my counter is something great. And it actually comes, I bought the lettuce, the heirloom lettuce, which are these. I bought the lettuce kit, but it also comes with a herb kit. So this is the herb kit, and it has curly parsley, dill, and Genovese basil. So they have 3 pods that come with it as well for herbs. You see my aloe vera. This was just a slip that a friend gave me, and I transplanted it, and it's actually doing quite well, and it's actually liking the light that's coming from this. And what this does is it runs for 16 hours with the light, and then it shuts off for 6 hours. So every 16 hours it kicks on and runs for 16 hours, and then it'll kick off for a rest, and it mimics daytime and nighttime, so it gives you the proper amount of UV light. I'm just going to show you what it's like. It's got the UV lights at the top, and you can actually get different light bars to go in this, but this is the one that came with it, so this is the one I'm going to use. If you're using the bigger arrow gardens, you might want to swap out for the other fluorescent light for it. But so far so good, and I'm going to keep you updated on how it works. So like I said, this is only at 5 days. And what you do, how you start it, actually, I'm going to say before I let you go, how you start it is you fill it up. It'll say the fill line right here. Zoom that out. There's a fill to here line, so you fill it up to here, and then it'll have a light that comes on here when you're out of water, and it'll say add water. So when you get to this line, you add and fill it back up to here. But every 2 weeks this little light comes on. It says add nutrition or add nutrient. So you take the cap off this, you fill the cap for 3 pods. It is 4 mLs. So you add 4 mLs, which is how much the cap holds, to this little tank right here, and that goes right down into it. So that's all you do, and then you leave it. So it says here, reset nutrition timer, on, off, etc. if you want to change your lights, or temporarily shut it off and turn it back on, or just to reset it. So you'd push this in for 2 seconds and then let it go. It'll shut off and turn back on. Then you're off on, you just press it to shut it off, turn it on, and that actually resets it as well. We had a breaker trip when I was doing some cooking. I had too many things on this in this area on, and I had a breaker trip, so it shut it off, and I had to actually manually put it back on. It did not, when I plugged it back in, it did not turn back on. That is a safety feature in it, so I had to manually turn it back on, and I don't want to touch that because I have it properly set up right now. So yeah, that's my arrow garden.